Welcome, horror enthusiasts, to Top 10 Horror Channel. Each video promises to deliver gripping narratives, captivating visuals, and a dose of adrenaline-inducing suspense. So, subscribe and hit that notification bell to join our community of thrill seekers and stay up to date with our latest bone-chilling adventures. Now, without further ado, let the journey begin.
In a small, forgotten town, nestled deep in the shadows of towering pine trees, there stood an old, dilapidated McDonald's restaurant. Locals spoke of eerie occurrences and strange sightings that took place within its faded golden arches. The whispers among townsfolk carried tales of a long-forgotten manager who, driven by an insatiable hunger for power, made a sinister pact with a malevolent force. Late at night, when the moon cast an eerie glow upon the desolate parking lot, unsuspecting visitors would stumble upon the abandoned McDonald's. Some claimed to hear whispers carried on the wind, calling them to enter, promising unimaginable delights. Those who dared to venture inside would find themselves trapped within a labyrinthine maze of endless corridors, where the walls seemed to pulse with a ghastly energy. The air grew heavy with the stench of decay as patrons stumbled upon a forgotten kitchen, where rusty knives lay haphazardly on blood-stained countertops. The sound of children's laughter echoed through the desolate play area, though no child could be seen, and the animatronic figures in the corner of the restaurant, once beloved characters, now moved with a disturbing, unnatural jerkiness. As the night wore on, shadows danced across the cracked linoleum floors, whispering malevolently in the ears of the trapped souls. The walls closed in, suffocating the visitors' hope, while their own fears manifested into grotesque entities. The once enticing aroma of burgers and fries transformed into a putrid odor, making the air thick with an otherworldly presence. Escape seemed impossible as the McDonald's morphed into a twisted reflection of its former self. The haunted manager, his face contorted into a sinister grin, emerged from the shadows, his eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. He reveled in the terror of his captives, feeding on their fear and growing stronger with each passing moment. Legend has it that the McDonald's restaurant still stands, its cursed halls forever beckoning unsuspecting victims into its clutches. Locals warn of the cursed fast, food establishment urging travelers to avoid its decaying facade, for within its walls, the hungry souls of those who fell victim to its malevolent grip continue to wander, forever trapped in a nightmare spawned from their insatiable appetite for a taste of forbidden horror. Deep in the heart of a bustling city, there existed a McDonald's like no other, nestled inconspicuously between towering skyscrapers. It possessed an eerie ambience that sent shivers down the spines of all who entered its doors. Rumors whispered of an unsettling secret, a haunting truth that lay dormant within the restaurant's very foundation. Employees spoke of strange occurrences that defied explanation. The cash registers would ring up orders on their own, printing out receipts for meals that nobody had ordered. Staff members reported hearing disembodied whispers emanating from the kitchen, their words unintelligible yet undeniably unsettling. The hum of the ice cream machine, long out of order, would inexplicably spring to life in the depths of the night, its mechanical churning echoing throughout the empty establishment. Curious customers who dared to venture into the restroom would be greeted by a chilling sight. Mirrors normally meant to reflect their appearances instead revealed glimpses of a distorted reality. Shadowy figures lurked in the corner of their vision, only to vanish when directly observed. And in the depths of the bathroom stalls, an eerie silence prevailed, broken only by an occasional muffled giggle that seemed to come from nowhere. But the most disturbing phenomenon occurred in the play area. Children would enter with wide-eyed excitement, ready to frolic amidst colorful plastic tunnels and slides. Yet as the sun set and darkness settled, their laughter would transform into haunting cries. Desperate parents would rush to their aid, only to find their children trembling in fear, their innocent faces etched with terror. Rumors spread of a spectral entity, an otherworldly presence that had taken up residence within the McDonald's. It was said to be the restless spirit of a former employee, tormented by an untimely demise within those very walls. The ghostly figure would materialize clad in a tattered uniform, his face frozen in eternal anguish. His ghastly form would glide through the aisles, reaching out with translucent hands, attempting to communicate a message lost in the realms of the supernatural. To this day, the haunted McDonald's stands as a chilling reminder of the terrors that can lurk beneath the facade of our everyday lives. It serves as a cautionary tale, warning those who seek a quick meal to be wary of the unseen forces that may dwell within the most unexpected places. In a forgotten, desolate town on the outskirts of civilization, there stood a decrepit McDonald's restaurant, shrouded in an ominous aura. It was a place frozen in time, its faded golden arches barely visible through the overgrown weeds and decaying structures. Locals whispered tales of a dark secret buried within the restaurant's very foundation, a secret that haunted the dreams of those who dared to venture near. Legend spoke of an ancient curse that befell the establishment long ago. It was said that a vengeful spirit, once a devoted employee, had met a tragic end within those walls. In the dead of night, as the moon cast an eerie glow upon the crumbling facade, the ghostly apparition would awaken, seeking solace in its spectral purgatory. Thirst at McDonald's had a peculiar effect on those who dared to enter. The atmosphere grew suffocatingly cold, causing even the bravest souls to shiver uncontrollably. The air was tinged with a sickly sweet scent that lingered, a mix of rancid meat and decaying fries. The flickering fluorescent lights cast eerie shadows upon the stained linoleum floors, making every corner appear as a potential hiding place for unseen horrors. As unsuspecting customers approached the counter, their voices would be drowned out by a cacophony of whispers that echoed from unseen depths. The ghostly employees, trapped between this world and the next, went about their spectral duties. They served imaginary meals, their phantom hands passing through trays and cups, as if taunting the living with unattainable sustenance. Curiosity led some intrepid souls to explore the hidden recesses of the restaurant. Behind locked doors and down dimly lit hallways, they encountered rooms frozen in time. The kitchen, once a bustling hub of activity, now lay in a state of eternal disarray. Grease-stained grills and rotting food covered the countertops, as if frozen in a moment of decay. Yet the true horror awaited those who dared to descend into the basement. The air grew thick with a noxious stench, a combination of mold and despair. In the dim light, grotesque figures adorned the walls, a macabre gallery of forgotten souls, their faces twisted in eternal agony. The restless spirits, forever trapped in this nightmarish realm, reached out with spectral hands, their ghostly whispers begging for release. Those who managed to escape the haunted McDonald's would forever bear the weight of its chilling presence. They carried the memory of its haunting atmosphere, the echoes of tortured souls, and the lingering sense of dread. The cursed restaurant, a macabre monument to the horrors that can lurk within the familiar, remained a warning to all who would listen, a reminder that even the mundane can become a portal to the supernatural.
I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to subscribe to Top 10 Horror. There's plenty more to come. I wish you farewell. Don't have nightmares.